Some might suggest that Prince William is in fact becoming Meghan Markle's worst nightmare, more so than anything she could possibly have imagined. You see, Prince William, as we know, is a very clever, shrewd man, and picked out, in my opinion, very early on exactly what Meghan Markle was all about. You only have to see the goo-goo eyes outside the church and the little girl lost look to realise exactly how manipulative some people suggested she might possibly be. But William was having none of it. Clearly he decided, as we know all thanks to Harry's book, that he wanted his younger brother to slow down, take the pace a bit, and exactly look where his life might simply go. Of course, Harry was very impetuous and wanted to move fast and, as we now know, marry very quickly, and basically decided to blame both Catherine and William for a lot of the woes in his book. Seemingly Harry was reeking with jealousy, something some people might suggest that Meghan Markle exploited to the very limits. But you see, William, as I say, is a very shrewd man and been inside the monarchy for many years, all of his life, as one can imagine, and seen exactly how it operates. Meghan's simply operating on a Hollywood level, and I use that term loosely. She's never been a Hollywood star, but knows exactly how to grift, climb, and manipulate your way to the top. But it would appear that, in fact, now she's very concerned about the slick moves that His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales is doing. And obviously, this could hurt her brand, and more importantly, her personal standing too. As ever, let me explain. Thanks so much for your time today. It's lovely to see you. And thank you as ever for getting involved in the debate over, of course, the budding MP that got milkshaked once again out and about while campaigning. As I said, never ever believe what you see and hear and read in the mainstream media. There's always a story behind it. It's just there. Even watching the political debates, you can see exactly how they phrase things, Oh, just won the poll by a very short substance. Can never ever be congratulatory. Everything a negative to make you have a different opinion, their opinion. It's a little bit like, of course, some might suggest Prince William. How sort of instrumental was he in making this happen? That's right, we're talking, of course, about the former footballer David Beckham, who's now bonded over a jar of organic honey with His Majesty the King, King Charles III. Now, you can see they clearly get on. There's no two ways about it. And of course, Mr. Beckham has been around members of the royal family for over 25 years now. A big staunch supporter of our late and wonderful monarch Queen Elizabeth II, and naturally a lot of people are saying, oh, he's pushing to get a knighthood. What's wrong with that? If he's doing good works and being a good ambassador, I think that's great. But according to a very well-placed source, it was actually very much a strategic move at a suggestion, I might add, allegedly, from His Royal Highness Prince William to His Majesty the King, his father Charles, about how David Beckham would make a wonderful ambassador for this particular charity. Now, here's where it gets interesting, you see, because Harry and Meghan would very much still, whichever story they spin out to the media, would still like to be attached to some kind of royal charitable association. And apparently Harry thought this would be an ideal shoe-in, an ideal fit-in. Now, whichever you want to call it, brother spat, whatever, Meghan was absolutely stunned. As I told you, she has now cut off all contact with the Beckhams because she believed absolutely that stories were being leaked about her and Prince Harry, and apparently, allegedly, she felt these two were the culprits. So naturally, this is not going to go down too well. And more importantly, it looks like that William, as I say, very crafty, very shrewd move by His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales to make sure that Meghan really is kept in a place off kilter all the time. And more importantly now, it makes it very difficult, doesn't it, for her or indeed Harry to try and cement some kind of charitable association back within the monarchy. Looks like they're doing very well without them, and that's exactly how His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales sees the future too. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.